What's up, everybody? I'm watching the 1983 film Monty Python's The Meaning of Life. Now, on this channel, I watched The Life of Brian and The Holy Grail. Those are legendary, unique, singular experiences, and I expect nothing short here. I like the way that they bring stories to life, their aesthetic, their approach narratively, comedically. They embrace the absurd, and they are men after my own heart. Thank you for taking the time to watch this with me today. If you want to support the channel further, like this video, leave me some comments down below. Algorithm, you might have heard of it. Thank you to all my patrons on the Patreon who are getting early access, full length reactions, and are picking movies for me to watch each month. I truly appreciate every last one of you, but let's go ahead and get into the show. I'll see you on the other side.
In the bleak days of 1983, as England languished in the doldrums of a ruinous monetarist policy, loyal men of the Permanent Assurance Company, recently fallen on hard times, reigned under the yoke of their oppressive corporate management.
Bureaucracy, the downtrodden, chaos. Now that's visual poetry, Monty Python.
That's it, Evans. You're fired. You heard me. Out.
Did you hear that? He's been sacked!
Sacked?
Like Josh Allen?
Come on, boys. Let's get at it.
Yeah. If ever there were a time to skedaddle, my friends. Yeah, instruments of warfare come in all shapes and sizes. You hear me? Man overboard. I love the whimsy that obtains in a Monty Python film. I just can't get enough.
Silence!
Weigh the anchor!
Weigh the anchor.
Full steam ahead. Yeah. She blows. This is so zany. And I love it. Love it. With a capital L.
The Crimson Permanent Assurance was launched on the high seas of international finance.
The sky is the limit. Hopefully this does not have the same fate as the Titanic. Too soon? Probably. Strike that from the record.
There it lay, the prize they sought, a financial district swollen with multinationals, conglomerates, and fat, bloated merchant banks.
I wonder what finance bros think when they watch this. Do they think they're being skewered or they're in on the joke? If you're a finance bro and you're watching this, leave me a comment. Let me pick your brain.
All right, then, that's enough. Take cover! All right, you're okay? Uh-oh.
Have we encountered a Leviathan, perchance? If so, sign me up. Just when you think the window cleaners didn't have a hard enough job, now they have to fend off pirates, corporate pirates. This is wild, dude. Is that what was in? Oh, Marcellus Wallace's briefcase. The answer is found in Meaning of Life. Meaning of suitcase. Ah. Let me guess, is that the chairman of the board? Chairman? Sonny and Chair? She's my cherry pie. Okay, I quit. I quit. That's the last pun of this video. Mark my words. There's a new sheriff in town. He's the ruler. All a man has in this world is his word. I said that was it. That's the last part.
And so they sailed on. One by one, the financial capitals of the world crumbled. Or so it would have been, if certain modern theories concerning the shape of the world had not proved to be disastrously wrong.
Modernism, postmodernism. I bet this is a CPA's wet dream. I didn't check the runtime, but what if I'm trolled to such a degree that they made this a 10-minute movie? If so, that's concise. Brevity is the soul of wit after all. Oh. Oh man. They start the whole shebang over again from the top. I love it. Give it to me.
Morning.
Morning.
Morning. Morning. Morning. Morning.
The snack that smiles back, goldfish. This becomes an advertisement. This video is brought to you by.
Hey, look, Howard's being eaten.
Is he?
Oh.
Makes you think, doesn't it?
I mean, what's it all about? Face me.
Why are we here?
You're bound to have an existential crisis.
Is God really real tonight? Sort it all out.
Oh yeah.
The meaning of life.
Come on, give it to me. I have questions this movie's gonna answer today, post haste. I believe it.
Of self-replicating DNA.
The prevailing question. Yeah. Is life just jumping off of a cliff and building a parachute on the way down? I'll take my answer off the air, I suppose. Immaculate conception? Question mark. Oh man, that was at once insightful and uproarious in equal proportions. You understand me?
Part 1, The Miracle of Birth.
Oh.
Sir, it's a bit bare in here today, isn't it? Yes, more apparatus, please, nurse. The EEG, the BP monitor, and the AVV.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but he just said, is it barren in here? And I don't think he's talking about Trump. Homophones.
Yes. Where's the patient? Anyone seen the patient?
Here she is.
Bring it over here.
No.
Find the machine. Come along.
The perils of motherhood are endless.
What do I do?
Nothing, dear. You're not qualified. Leave it to us.
What's that for?
That's the machine that goes bing.
Yeah.
You see, that means your baby is still alive.
Sweet, sweet melody. Music to my ears.
The administrator is here, Doctor.
And what are you doing this morning? It's a birth. Ah, what sort of thing is that? Well, that's when we take a new baby out of a lady's tummy. Wonderful what we can do nowadays.
Tummy, that's the scientific word, right?
And frightening. Here. Show it to the mother. That's enough. Sedate her. Number the child.
All right.
And isolate it.
These doctors have never met a shaken baby syndrome they've never loved.
And you can find out all about the birth when you get home. It's available on Betamax, VHS, and Super 8.
Part 2, The Third World.
Bloody hell.
Oh. Stick a stork in it. That baby's done.
Oh, get that, would you, Deirdre?
Oh, a woman's work is truly never done. That aphorism, or is it aphorism? I've heard it both ways.
I've heard it both ways.
I've heard it both ways. I've heard it both ways.
All right. I like to see that family tree. You hear me? It's like the one scene in Ted.
Jamie, Crystal, Samantha, Autumn, Ruby, Taylor, Tyra, Tammy, Lauren, Charlene, Chantel, Courtney, Misty, Jenny.
We're destitute. I've got no option but to sell you all to scientific experiments.
Oh.
Oh, that's the way it is, my love. Blame the Catholic Church, not letting me wear one of those little rubber things. Oh, they've done some wonderful things.
I don't think he's talking about the rubber ducky either. Selling them to be vivisected? Jeez Louise.
If they let me wear one of those little rubber things on the end of my cock, we won't be in the mess we are now.
Could Mummy have won some sort of pessary?
Oh.
Not if we're going to remain members of the fastest growing religion in the world, my boy.
If that's not a catch-22, Joseph Heller, I've never heard of one.
I'm a Roman Catholic. Every sperm.
Yeah. Every ounce of the spermatozoa is sacrosanct. You hear me? Monty Python is the best strain of satire. I'm willing to die on that hill. King of the hill. Bobby. Oh. Oh. Can't wait for the reboot. All right, lock in, lock in. Oh, they're singing the onanism lullaby. This is insane. They're not too far away from the womb, these children. Oh, this is asinine in the best interpretation of that word. That's why they created Kellogg's. Did you know that? To prevent masturbation, the cereal Kellogg's. If you didn't know, well, now you know. They're like, yeah, if you feel a little fire in your loins, grab you a bowl of Kellogg's cereal. That'll do the trick.
See my problem, little ones. Can't keep you all here any longer.
Speak up!
I can't keep you all here any longer.
Can you have your balls cut off?
Oh, it's not as simple as that, Nigel.
You could have had them pulled off in an accident.
They're trying to find a loophole for his loophole, if you know what I mean.
Why do they have so many children?
Because every time they have sexual intercourse, they have to have a baby.
But it's the same with us, Harry. Well, I mean, we've got 2 children, and we've had sexual intercourse twice.
That's not the point.
The math is not mathing.
He can wear little rubber devices to prevent issue. That's what being a Protestant's all about. And Protestantism doesn't stop at the simple condom. I can wear French ticklers if I want.
Yeah, let your freak flag fly, my brother. I like how the whole time the kids are filing out of that house. An endless amount of kids.
But despite the attempts of Protestants to promote the idea of sex for pleasure,
If ever there were an appropriate moment for a freeze frame, it's right here.
children continued to multiply everywhere.
Ah, that took a didactic, pedagogical turn. I appreciate it. I just so happened, via synchronicity, to learn the difference between Catholicism and Protestantism. They put the protests in Protestants. They put the protests in Protestant.
Part 2.
Sex, sex, sex.
Where were we? Well, had I got as far as the penis entering the vagina?
Copulation. Anybody? You might have heard of it.
Well, had I done foreplay? No doubt you can tell me what the purpose of foreplay is. Figs.
Don't know, sorry, sir.
Come on. Where are the Don Quixote, the Lotharios in here?
Purpose of foreplay is to cause the vagina to lubricate so that the penis can penetrate more easily.
Can we have a window open, please, sir?
Yes, Harry.
Yeah.
And of course,
I need a window into the best technique of coitus. You know what I mean?
listen. Now, did I or did I not do vaginal juices?
Yes.
Come on.
Name 2 ways of getting them flowing.
Rubbing the clitoris, sir?
This is a sexual education of a kind.
What's wrong with a kiss, boy? Let's start her off with a nice kiss. You don't have to go leaping straight.
Come on. I know y'all playing football, but round the bases. Start at first base.
Suck the nipple, sir.
Good, good.
Striking the thigh, sir.
Yes, yes, I suppose so.
In the neck.
Yes, in the yellow, kneading the buttocks.
They're going to walk out of here sexual aficionados before it's all said and done. That's fucking crazy.
Yes, Watson.
Yes, sir.
All these forms of stimulation can now take
Oh.
place.
No. Not the Murphy bed.
And of course, tonguing will give you the best idea.
This is the epitome of humor. You see these tears, Tate? My cheeks hurt. No.
Ah, hello, dear. Do stand up. My wife enters the room.
Oh, sorry, sir.
Humphrey, I hope
He can't stand up. He has a lower peg that's extending. He's a kinesthetic learner.
I know you don't like them, but I couldn't make another excuse.
Well, it's just that I... Weimar, this is for your benefit. Would you kindly wake up? I've no intention of going through this all again.
Come on now. Learn from the master. No. Oh.
So, the man starts by entering or mounting his good lady wife in the standard way.
Yeah.
Now, the penis is now,
The old tried and true.
we'll observe, more or less fully erect. Ah, that's better. Now, Carter.
Yes, sir?
What is it? The man now starts making thrusting movements with his pelvic area, moving the penis up and down inside the vagina. Put it there, boy. Put it there on the table.
Come on, did this lesson plan get approved by the dean? I need answers.
Now, as the sexual excitement mounts, what's funny, Biggs?
Nothing, sir.
Oh, do please share your little joke with the rest. Obviously, something frightfully funny is going.
No, honestly, sir.
As it's so funny, you better be selected to play for the boys' team in the rugby match against the Masters.
An appropriate musical sting. Yo, my cheeks legitimately ache from that scene. That could not have been funnier. Monty Python is the closest thing we get to genius. That word gets tossed around. The genius word gets tossed around. But how they can elicit such a response while skewering and indicting certain educational systems in society and religion is beyond me. Chef's kiss. You understand me? Okay.
Part 3. Fighting each other.
It's all very well to laugh at the military, but when one considers the meaning of life, there's a struggle between alternative viewpoints of life itself.
Big facts. No lies detected.
Against other, perhaps more aggressive ideologies, then reasonableness and moderation could quite simply disappear. That is why we'll always need an army. And may God strike me down were it to be otherwise.
Oh, this is so perspicacious. This is insightful. And so much ingenuity and creativity just permeating through this script and these actors. Which is customary with Monty Python, but this is so intriguing. Execution of a concept.
What would you rather be doing?
Quite honest, Sarge, I'd rather be at home with the wife and kids.
Would you?
I mean, all things being equal, With all due respect.
Right, off you go! Now, everybody else happy with my little plan?
I've got a book I'd quite like to read.
Right, you go read your book then, now! Everybody else quite content to join in with my little scheme of march?
Squeaky wheel gets the grease. Closed mouths don't get fed.
Democracy and humanitarianism have always been trademarks of the British Army. Rubbish!
Balderdash, hogwash, indeed.
Stamped its triumph throughout history in the furthest flung corners of the empire.
Jack Torrance and The Shining. Cut 2.
White man's burden, Lloyd. Man, white man's burden.
Whole leg gone, eh?
Yes. Woke up just now. One sock too many.
You must have a hell of a hole in your net.
Well, we sent for the doctor.
Hardly worth it, is
Oh,
it?
yes, better safe than sorry.
Yes, good luck.
Hardly worth it. The milk is spilled. The writing's on the wall.
So during the night, old Perkins got his leg bitten sort of off.
Well, let's have a look at one leg of yours.
Shall we? All things considered, I'm right as rain. Well, left as rain, you know what I mean?
Yes, well, this is nothing to worry about. Probably a virus. And if you're playing football or anything, try and favour the other leg. Righto. It's right as rain in a couple of days.
Oh, thanks for the reassurance, Doc.
Not at all. That's what I'm here for. The problems I can reassure you about?
No, I'm fine.
Me and this movie, we're on the same wavelength, it would appear.
It'll just grow back again then, will it?
I think I'd better come clean with you about this. It's not a virus, I'm afraid. You see, a virus is what we doctors call very, very small.
Come clean. You don't exactly have a clean bill of health here.
It's no more than educated guess, I'd like to make that clear. What we doctors, in fact, call a tiger.
A tiger?
A tiger in Africa?
A tiger in Africa?
I bless the tigers down in Africa.
I mean, I kill 15 of those buggers, sir. At home, they'd hang me. Here, they'll give me a f***ing medal, sir.
Ah, the irony. Alanis Morissette. Monty Python really has a finger on the pulse, man. Unremitting commitment to satire and truth to power. And let the chips fall where they may. My proverbial hat is off.
My God, it's huge! Don't shoot, we're not a tiger. We were just,
It's but a flesh wound.
Why are you dressed as a tiger?
Propaganda for the win, baby.
Answer the question. Oh, we did it for a lark, part of a spree. High spirits, you know, simple as that. Nothing more to it.
For a lark, for whimsy, you know, keeping you on your toes.
We're doing it for an advertisement. Your brand coffee is a real treat. Even tigers prefer a cup of it to real meat.
Now look.
Yeah, they're buying what you're selling here. This is going over like gangbusters.
Tell the truth, we are completely mad. We're inmates of a Bengali psychiatric institution, and we escaped by making this skin out of old used cereal packets.
Yeah. 2 flew over the cuckoo's nest. You know what I mean?
No matter why they're dressed as a tiger, have they got my leg?
We found the tiger skin in a bicycle shop in Cairo.
Have you or have you not got his leg?
Yes.
No.
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 This backstory doesn't have a leg to stand on. Right?
Search the thicket.
Looking for a leg. Actually, I think there is one in there. Somebody must have abandoned it here, knowing after it, and we stumbled across it, actually. But it wasn't. They'll be miles away by now.
Dude, what the
Hello.
fuck?
Good evening and welcome to the middle of the film.
The balls of this movie, dude. Oh, this is exceptional, man. Because it keeps you on your toes. Oh, my cheeks. Oh, man, I gotta hit pause. Hold on. Okay, it's 1-on-1. Oh, God, I gotta compose myself before I hit play again because what was that? I love. Okay, so this movie is truly one of a kind. You feel me? Like one of a kind. I'm about to hit play again to continue this, but I just had to. It's at the middle of the film, so I'm just gonna take a break to compose myself because I am so invested. Why did the finger licking good KFC guy come out of a Zulu chief, bro? I need answers. Post haste. Okay. All right, hit play.
The moment where we take a break and invite you, the audience, to join us, the filmmakers, in Find the Fish. We're going to show you a scene from another film and ask you to guess where the fish is.
Okay, a little postmodernism pastiche.
Yell out so that all the cinema can hear you. So here we are.
Like the band Fish? Oh, I wish I would have seen this in theaters in the 80s, but I was rather young. I was negative years old.
Is it in the cupboard? Yes. Wouldn't you like to know? Where can that fish be?
I am dreaming. You can't convince me otherwise. I have not woken up yet. I didn't set up a camera and I'm not watching a film. I am in dreamland, phantasmagoric.
Personally, I very much doubt if they're going to say anything about the meaning of life at all.
Oh, come on, they've got to say something.
They're bound to.
Yeah.
What do you think the next bit will be then?
About the next stage of life, you mean? Oh, yeah, here we go.
Middle age.
Which came first? History of the World, Mel Brooks, or
Oh, that's much better. Thank you, honey.
all right. Can see clearly now. The fellatio's gone.
What kind of food you like to eat this evening? Well, how about the dungeon room? In an authentic medieval English dungeon atmosphere.
All right. That doesn't smell fishy at all.
Would you like to talk about the meaning of life, darling?
Look, have you ever wondered just why you're here?
Well, we went to Miami last year and California the year before that.
No, I mean, why?
Oh, the comedic device of the simple truth. Never gets old. You know what I mean?
You ever wanted to know what it's all about?
Nope.
Righty-ho. See, throughout history, certain men and women who've tried to find the solution to the mysteries of existence. All these guys, philosophers.
Your Aristotle's, your Socrates of the world, Friedrich Nietzsche. You could tell Monty Python, they are well-read individuals. I'll get there one day.
We do have one today that's not on the menu. It's sort of a specialty of the house. Live organ transplants.
Live organ transplants? What's that?
I've seen enough episodes of Grey's Anatomy to understand the ins and outs of that.
Yes? Hello, can we have your liver? It's a large glandular organ in your abdomen.
Yeah, I know what it is, but I'm using it.
This guy.
Come on, sir.
Now, this is a vivid character. He has a Bob Marley shirt on with dreadlocks and a Hitler mustache. I want to see a spinoff of this mofo. No. I wasn't ready. No. Oh, Grey's Anatomy didn't prepare me for this live vivisection.
I was wondering, what you was thinking of doing after that. I mean, would you stay on your own? Or is there someone else sort of on the horizon?
He's a romantic vulture. He's coming in for the kill in one fell liver swoop.
I'm certainly not thinking of getting hitched up again. Sure.
This plan is going off without a hitch. Will Smith.
Can we have your liver then?
I'd be scared.
All right. I'll tell you what. Look, listen to this.
Whenever life gets Mrs. Brown and things seem hot.
So he was chilling in the refrigerator this whole time.
And people are stupid. You feel that you've had quite enough.
This movie is like a Russian nesting doll of bits within bits within bits.
100 miles an hour. A sun that is the source of all our.
An ever-expanding universe. Keeps me up at night.
100,000 light years. Light years wide.
All right, this is the time to watch Interstellar again. Those are mountains. Oh, this is a hypnotic turn of events. I had the sneaking suspicion that those were boobs, but I didn't want to jump the gun, as it were. I thought my mind was just in the gutter.
Pray that there's intelligent.
Water on Mars plays David Bowie. Life on Mars.
Can we have your liver then?
Why'd you talk me into it?
All right. You're a regular rhetorician. You persuaded me. Liver, I hardly know her. Nah.
This soul does not exist ab initio, as Orthodox Christianity teaches. It has to be brought into existence by a process.
Just chilling in the back. It's like that one scene in Hereditary where she was chilling in the background. Jump scare. Spoiler alert.
Has anyone noticed that building there before?
We interrupt this film to apologize for this unwarranted attack by the supporting feature. We have been prepared for this eventuality and are now taking steps to remedy it. Thank you.
The Meaning of Life, Part 6, The Autumn Years.
And it all coalesces, baby. I love nonlinearity. This is amazing. I can't stress that enough. I cannot stress it enough.
Isn't it frightfully good to have a dog?
Isn't it fantastic to have a phallus?
Sir, and how are we today?
Better get a bucket. I'm gonna throw up.
Gaston, a bucket for monsieur.
You better believe it. I'm corpulent. I'm about to explode. That's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of. I'm gonna make a supersonic man out of it. Oh, no.
Merci, Gaston.
I haven't finished.
Oh, pardon, Gaston. 1,000 pardons, monsieur. Now, this...
He is projectiling faster than the speed of light.
I hope monsieur was not overdoing it last night. And the cleaning woman.
Oh, no.
Is there something wrong with the food?
What is this, the end of the movie The Substance? Demi Moore? Anybody?
I couldn't eat another thing. I'm absolutely stuffed.
Eating like a regular aristocrat, man. All the trappings of greed and excess depravity. You understand me? Oh. Like Harry Potter's aunt in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Oh my God. No. That's grotesque AF, dude. He put the bone in Bon Appetit. Ah.
Meaning of Life, Part 6B.
This is an assault on the senses, a theater of cruelty, if you will. And I hope that you would, because you should and you could. You know what I mean?
As for me, if you want to know what I think this will help explain. My mother, she put me on her knee and she said to me, Gaston, my son, the world is a beautiful place.
Okay, I'm with you.
Love everyone, to make everyone happy, and bring peace, contentment everywhere you go.
It's a sound philosophy if ever I've heard of one.
And so I became a waiter. It's not much of a philosophy, I know.
Eh?
You. I can live my own life in my own way if I want to.
off.
He gets immediately defensive when he starts putting the pieces of the puzzle together. It's not what you do, waiter. It's how you do it. You can bring contentment and happiness and peace to people as a waiter. Waiter, I hardly know her.
Life Part 7. Death.
This man is about to die.
Ah.
A few moments now, he will be killed. A convicted criminal who has been allowed to choose the manner of his own execution.
Oh, medieval. The faces of death.
There he is!
What? Hubba hubba. Boobs on aisle 5, baby. Oh, my cheeks, dude.
You have been convicted by 12 good persons and true of the crime of first-degree making of gratuitous sexist jokes in a moving picture.
Gratuitous. Define gratuitous. Is this the first wave feminism movement? If so, sign me up. This is where Ari Aster got that one scene in Midsommar. The inspiration for that one scene from.
It's no good.
I mean, there are worse ways to go. They're being chased off a cliff by beautiful buxom bitches. You know what I mean? Excuse my language.
Oh no! What will I do? I can't live without him.
This is poetically stimulating. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? This is visionary. Because fall is the season of melancholy. And the leaves fall to the ground. He starts doing slam poetry. And then you travel across the deep, blew me away. You'll forgive me. You'll forgive me. The movie transitions into Ingmar Bergman's Seventh Seal. I've only seen that in books. Is it pronounced scythe or scythe? I'm tempted to say the former. But it's one of those words I've never heard out loud.
Yes?
The Grim Reaper.
Yes, well, the thing is, we've got some people from America for dinner tonight. It's a Mr. Death or something. He's come about the reaping.
Do come in. Come along in. Come and have a drink. Do.
I am not of this world. Good Lord. I am death.
Oh?
Well, isn't that extraordinary? We were just talking about death only 5 minutes ago. Whether death is really the end, whether there is, and one so hates to use words like soul or spirit.
What other words can one use?
Exactly.
Excellent. Philosophical inquiry. The uncertainty of finitude and finite beings.
So delighted that you dropped in, Mr. Death.
Is there an afterlife? Are you sure you wouldn't like some sherry?
Angela, I'd like you to say this this time.
Let's dismiss with the pleasantries, the niceties. Let's get down to brass tacks.
Well, you're dead now.
Dead?
Dead.
All of us?
All of you.
How can we all have died at the same time?
The salmon moose.
Oh.
Darling, you didn't use canned salmon, did you?
I'm
Undone by the victuals of victual death. I would wish that on my worst enemy.
Follow me. Come.
Fishmonger, promise me to have some fresh salmon.
Hey, I didn't eat the moose.
Shall we take our cars? Do you think?
Okay. Okay, yeah, yeah, touche movie. Cars have souls. Why not? Por qué no?
I love it here, darling.
Me too, Marvin.
Hello. Welcome to heaven.
Words cannot express how gratified I feel at this juncture with the narrative structure, the intellectual precision.
You? There's a table for you through there in the restaurant.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's truly a real honorable experience.
No, the honor is all mine. The pleasure is mine for having this experience.
It's Christmas in heaven.
I haven't seen neither Sound of Music nor Jaws. A right I will wrong this year. This is my sign. I like the notion of Christmas every day, a utopia, because it's fitting with the theme of the movie, the meaning of life. What would the afterlife look like?
Well, that's the end of the film. Now here's the meaning of life. Thank you, Brigitte.
This is for all the marbles.
Well, it's nothing very special. But try and be nice to people, avoid eating fat, read a good book every now and then, get some walking in, and try and live together in peace and harmony with people of all creeds and nations. And finally, here are some completely gratuitous pictures of penises to annoy and to hopefully spark some sort of controversy, which it seems the only way these days to get the jaded, video-setted public off there back in the sodding cinema.
Oh, come on.
Family entertainment.
Don't let movie theaters go the way of the dodo.
Babysitters being stabbed with knitting needles by gay presidential candidates. Where's the fun in pictures? Oh, well, there we are. Here's the theme music.
That's such a nice touch.
Remember that you're standing.
These guys, man, I need to do research. How did they meet? How did this come to be? This powerhouse. Ah, well, I'll be a son of an onion because this is so intellectually fulfilling. The subject matter of this song, to say nothing of how mellifluous, how pleasant to the ears it is. Cause yeah, they're trolling. It's a meme song, parody. It's a humorous comedy song, but there's a lot of richness and philosophical depth and weight and magnitude.
12 million miles a minute.
Hey, shout out to the fish, man. Fish get a bad rap. Not the band Fish, of course, but you take my point. Okay, yeah, I had to give that end credits song justice. I had to do it justice by listening to it again. I think that's all she wrote, right? Or all they wrote. Hey, man, that's how you listen. Listen to me. Look me straight in my eyes. That's how you stick a narrative landing. That's how you land the plane and create an idea, write a script, and bring it to life with such force, such magnitude, such joy, whimsy, intellect, humor, darkness. This is a dark film, told through the lens of comedy, which further enshrines the importance of comedy as a device, as an outlook, as a philosophy, you know, talking about the indoctrination and, restricting dogma of religion, Catholicism, uh, the school system, education, brainwashing, war. Ugh. Good God, y'all. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. This movie is telling us, and it's skewering the history of it. And this film, Meaning of Life by Monty Python, is in the same universe as History of the World, which I also reacted to on this channel. They speaking to each other in conversation. I forgot which came first, the chicken or the egg. No, I forgot which movie came first. But to that point, this movie is posing that question. Which came first? The chronology of existence. The baby or the human. And it depends on the lens through which you view the world. I found this to be incredibly insightful. The writing, trenchant, incisive, cutting, and yet it's intellectually sound. There's not fat. There's no fat to trim in this film. What was it like? An hour, about 100 minutes and some change that flew by. Like my cheeks, like honestly hurt. I haven't had this experience in a while. Watching a movie that made me laugh so hard, my cheeks feel the brunt of that endeavor, which it pleases me as a cinema lover, a cinephile, to have one of these. This is a phenomenon, a powerhouse. And this is right up there. I would have to do some thinking, some analyzing to say which is my favorite Python, the old switch 'em up Monty Python film. Which of them is my favorite between Holy Grail, Life of Brian, and This Meaning of Life? Because I don't know. This is up there, dude. This is up there. I haven't seen Holy Grail in a while because I watched it for this channel like I think 2 years ago. I may repost one of them. I know one of them had to be got flagged, so I may repost by the time you're seeing this that may precede this video, just to have a little refresher, if you will. But the funniest scene in this film is when they're at that, what was that, boarding school, Catholic school, all boys school, and the teacher is giving them a sexual education, the likes of which I've never seen and the world will probably never see again. He brought his own wife to act as a live guinea pig. After this was on the heels, mind you, on the heels of discussing the merits of foreplay and the purpose of it. It's so funny. It's so funny with the capital F. That is humor proper, like bona fide comedy. This is because even if at my resting bitch face, even at a resting state, my cheeks still hurt from laughing so much. Like I remember during that whole sequence, I had to literally compose myself because similar to the war scene, when Britain in the Zulu, they were in Africa, depicting and unpacking the illogicality, the needless aspect of war. And then that guy stepped out. We thought, oh, because I was like, okay, where's this movie going? I'm not easily offended, but I was curious what Monty Python was going to choose to do with that African chieftain. But come to find out, it was a suit containing, it was a costume containing a white guy in a suit. Cut to the middle of the film. I had to pause it to be like, okay, this movie is messing with me. And I love it. I love not knowing heads or tails, east or west, north or south in this film, while all the while providing me with sheer entertainment, you know, filling up my intellectual curiosity because my cup was running over. My cup runneth over with intellectual curiosity in this film because the dark comedy, the gallows humor, because every at the roots of this film is indictment, satire of history, like horrible, atrocious events that transpired throughout history. And it's also apropos. It's also fitting that it started off with capitalism and the corporation and tying in the greed, the nature of piracy and a coup and the corporate landscape, And then having that dovetail and return narratively, that structure, that chiasmus, that symmetry of cinematic narrative is, makes you lean back in your chair. You know what I mean? And just ponder the nature of cinema. And hopefully they have other films, man. Like I'm gonna watch more Monty Python on this channel because it is truly a treat, and I relish and cherish every scene of this. Every scene. You had an ode to semen retention for the Catholic Church. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they are. That is customary in that orbit. They're anti-condoms and anti-divorce. And in a moment of beautiful synchronicity, day before yesterday, I forgot what I was reading. What was it? Catch 22 or George Orwell's 1984. And there was a mention of Protestantism. What does a Protestant mean? And it never occurred to me the root word in Protestant is protest. And that's how it delineated from the Roman Catholic. Okay, I digress. Let's not, we're not going to go into the intellectual weeds here. But the visuals here, the cartoon portions, the musical numbers really were splendid, spectacular with a capital S. Do all philosophers start with S? Nietzsche has an S in it, Socrates, Aristotle. I know the movie is playing it close to the vest, the actual meaning of life. I know at the end there, it kind of gave us the truism, the self-evident, aphoristic, treat each other's well, avoid fats, you know what I'm talking about? It's things that are universal and so common sense that it baffles you when you see it not being applied in IRL. For those keeping score at home, IRL means in real life. Just kidding, just kidding. But yeah, read a book, try to live in peace and harmony. Yeah, these are, that is hit the nail on the head. That kind of motto by which, and you would think, but there's the rub. That's the kicker. We all know, we all have the instructions in our heart of heart. In our heart of hearts, we know how to live a meaningful and respectful life. But the brain is a doozy. Psychology, cognition, self-serving motives at times. But once again, I will not I will not bore you with my musings on, why humans behave in a malicious manner. I'll spare you the details. What was that line? I prayed it there. There's that one song that really resonated with me. I may butcher it, and if I do, you'll forgive me, but it goes, I pray that there's intelligent life out there because there's bugger all down here. Intelligent life. Touching upon this theme of war and religion and things that, an argument could be made that set society back. And then the that military commander, whatever his role as a functionary was, when he was saying there'll always be a need and we'll always have an army or God strike me down. Well, my brother, ask and ye shall receive. You know what I mean? I love this movie. Words cannot express how good of a time I had while watching this. And I hope, and I'm sure you feel the same, particularly if you're watching this reaction up to this point, you love this movie as much as I do now, you know? And in a perfect world, I can only hope that you had some modicum of enjoyment watching my reaction and even somewhere close to the proportions of my love for this film, the enjoyment I had while watching Monty Python's The Meaning of Life. I think satires, lampooning, um, leg growing back, and there's some parables there. There's allegory with that guy in Africa on the Britain side who was so nonchalant and so arrogant and privileged that he thought nothing of his leg being chopped off in the night, that it would grow back. There's something there's a metaphor there, some symbolism in that, you know, as is the Monty Pythons want to inject all of its films with heavy symbolism, attacking, speaking truth to power. You know, he said Americans talk too much. Even us, we Britons, we are pompous. He's very even killed. They're very even killed in that manner, and it really intrigues me. Every time I watch a Monty Python film, I feel like I've undergone metamorphosis, like a caterpillar digesting itself, creating a cocoon and emerging from the ashes, a butterfly. Okay. If you'll if you'll forgive me for that moment of waxing poetic, existentialism is coursing through this film. Naturally, it's called The Meaning of Life, so you knew going in what what's gonna be the leitmotif, the theme, the subject matter, and it did not disappoint. And one man's humble opinion, I don't know the consensus on Rotten Tomatoes or the prevailing opinion about this film in particular. I understand that Monty Python, they're lauded, they're critically and, universally acclaimed, but I don't know how they feel about this film. But for my money's worth, had I seen this in 1983, I would have walked out and said, let me pay double for the price of admission because it's worth every nanosecond, every moment of your time. You know what I mean? It is. And that's a hill I'm willing to die on. Existentialism, philosophy, inquiry, different governmental regimes, colonialism, the anthropology, sociology. There's so much in this. There's so much grist for the mill here. The material, rich, complex, weighty, you know, serious, tackling serious subjects through the lens of comedy is something that keeps me going. That's why I get out of bed, you know, having dabbled in stand-up comedy and really spent many years just trying to understand what a joke is, what's humor, what the word funny means, and its infinite, manifold manifestation. But yeah, okay. I realize that I am going on a lot because this movie has really, you know, invigorated me and got my juices flowing, as it were. Not those seminal juices we heard about in the song or we bore witness to in the sex ed scene, but my cognitive, intellectual, artistic juices are flowing after this. I'll probably do some writing, just to get it out. There's so many. Okay, last thing I'll say. This is the last thing. I know I'm going on, but there's so many jokes per minute in this movie that it's like it's inspirational and it's kind of perplexing at how you can pull something like this off. I know it's jokes by committee. It's an ensemble, but still, I don't care how many people are on the script. It's still a feat, an achievement in this ever expanding universe, man. In this ever expanding universe. Okay, when your lips start to get dry, that's when you end that's when you end a video. You've been talking far too much in this anachronistic, incisive, jam-packed, philosophically rich film, but I will end it there. Thank you for watching this far and watching this reaction to this phenomenal movie, 1983's Monty Python's Meaning of Life. And I feel like I am one step closer to understanding the meaning of life after having seen this scintillating film, which radiates bravura. Thank you for your time. If you want to support the channel further, outside of doing the best thing that you've done, that you could possibly do, which is watching this on YouTube. And my patrons. Can't do this without my patrons. By definition, you guys allow me to do this day in, day out, week in, week out. And when you join the Patreon, if you're not already a patron, I don't have the pleasure of your patronage, if you will, you get early access to all the movies and TV show reactions I upload to YouTube. You get full length versions. Like for this film, I won't be able to upload it. I already know. I can, I'm reading the tea leaves. They're not going to let me upload a lot of it, so it's going to be remarkably condensed. But if you want the full version, go on over to my Patreon, Mr. Valentine Reacts, so all the music will be included because I feel like this movie should be appreciated in its entirety. And there's a tier you can select on my Patreon to select movies for me to watch each month, Recently, I watched films like Noriko's Dinner Table, Network, Black Swan, just to name a few. You know what I mean? So come on into the Patreon. It's heating up over there. Fellow movie and cinema and TV show storytelling lovers, we're meeting there, and we would love to have you. But that was 1983's Meaning of Life by Monty Python. And as always, until we meet again.